Oh, hi. If you come here today, you are thinking about trying to calculate the national UK minimum wage for your staff. This national UK minimum wage calculator can help you to do that. It's a very simple sort of tool, and it just requires you to put in update some information. As you can see, it's specifically here. Update name, age. So basically, you just start out by looking in all the grey columns here. So just try and get obviously all of your names of your staff, put all their ages in, put their status in, which you can just do here using the drop down box, whether they're an apprentice or an employee. Probably most of them will be employees. Years of service. These things really matter if you've got employees, apprentices, because the years of service determines what the national minimum wage would be. Put in the pay reference period. So you put all of this sort of qualifying information in to begin with. That's pretty straightforward. The next bit is also a sort of data entry bit. Firstly, what you've got to do next is calculate their gross pay. So you can just do that literally by putting in their basic pay figure here for the reference period you're referring to, the month or week or year, whatever you're deciding to use. Then you've got the bonus and commission if that's relevant. Include that here, and this will then automatically calculate your gross pay here. The next bit you need to do is calculate the net pay. The money spent by the employee on tools, uniforms, and mandatory training should be subtracted from the gross pay when you are considering comparing it against minimum wage thresholds. So you would just put that in there. If they have spent any money on tools, uniforms, or mandatory training during that time, you just put the cost of that in here. And again, that will then calculate the net pay automatically. So the next thing you would then do is the total hours worked. You need to work out their hours. That's basically the hours taken out of the timesheets, which would show their duties, any training they've done. So that would include any additional training, any time traveling to training. These are all the things that should be counted for the hours they're actually doing. Again, this would be automatically calculated, the total hours worked. Then the hourly rate. This is automatically calculated. Very straightforward, just divides the net pay by the total hours worked to give an hourly rate. Next thing we have to do is just calculate their actual national minimum wage. That's done here. That's based on their age, all these sort of factors you put in these first columns. So this will automatically calculate the minimum wage for all of your staff based on that. Then this column here automatically calculates the differential, whether you're above or below. If it's showing a red and a minus, then clearly you're below minimum wage, and anything else you're above minimum wage. Anything which is below and in red needs to be addressed, obviously. So yes, it's pretty straightforward. Once you've got the information, this calculates and lets you know whether you're in line above or below the minimum wage. Thank you.